This training video is meant to give card lock operators information about what an OSFM compliance specialist looks for during inspections of card lock facilities. Please note there may be additional fire code requirements that are inspected for compliance. To ensure you don't miss checking any items, you may wish to use a site inspection sheet available on our website. If you regularly inspect your card lock facilities carefully and address any problems you may find, our compliance specialists should not find any deficiencies during our annual inspections. Okay, let's get started with the signage. Required signage must be conspicuously posted, visible from each Class 1 flammable liquid dispenser, and readable from 10 feet. The following signs are required to be present at each card lock facility. No smoking. Do not fill unapproved containers. Shut off motor. These sign requirements are often incorporated into one sign, but are not required to be. A sign listing the operator's phone number of the owner or operator. A sign that reads, "Portable containers must be removed from inside the trunk, passenger compartment, or truck bed of a vehicle and placed on the ground before filling." A sign stating, "It is a violation of law, subject to penalty, to dispense flammable liquids without first receiving the training required by the rules." A sign stating, "It is a violation of law, subject to penalty, to dispense flammable liquids for personal use or into vehicles or containers not owned or used by a business, government, nonprofit, or charitable organization." This sign is not required at conditional use facilities. Signs warning, "Discharge static electricity before fueling. Do not re-enter your vehicle while fueling. And, if a fire starts, do not remove the nozzle. Use the emergency fuel shutoff." The following signs must be clearly and conspicuously posted. A sign identifying the location of the emergency fuel shutoff device. Instructions for operation of non-retail dispensers. A sign identifying the location of the fire extinguisher. In case of fire, spill, or release, and instructions that include: use the emergency fuel shutoff, report the accident, fire department phone number, and facility address. At dual operations facilities, signs identifying the non-retail dispensers. Letters should be at least 6 inches in height on a contrasting background. For time separation facilities only, signs specifying the days and hours of operation shall be posted. These signs shall have letters at least 6 inches in height on a contrasting background and shall be clearly visible from each driveway access point and from each flammable liquid dispensing pump. Now we will check the required equipment and the proper placement. A fire extinguisher with a minimum classification of 2A 20B C must be mounted within 75 feet of pumps and placed so that the top of the extinguisher is no more than 5 feet above the ground. The classification is typically found under the UL symbol. We will also check the date of maintenance to ensure annual maintenance has been completed. Similarly, we will ensure the fire extinguisher is properly pressurized. An emergency fuel shutoff device will be mounted within 100 feet, but no nearer than 20 feet, of fuel dispensers. A clearly identified telephone, not requiring a coin to operate, or a fire alarm transmitting device is required. These devices are to be tested to ensure good working order and a quick, reliable connection to emergency services, i.e. 911. The facility must be adequately lit at all times. Each pump is required to have a listed automatic closing type nozzle. The nozzle shall have an anchor spring on the spout or be designed so the nozzle is retained in the filling pipe during fueling. Nozzles shall also be equipped with an operational latch open device. Each product delivery hose shall be equipped with a listed emergency breakaway device designed to retain liquid on both sides of the breakaway point. Where hoses are attached to hose retrieval mechanisms, the device must be located between the nozzle and the point of attachment of a hose retrieval mechanism. Additionally, all hoses shall be inspected for excessive wear and tear, leaks, abrasions, separation of the hose from the inner braiding material, like bubbling or blistering of the hose lining, or deterioration. Hoses may not be longer than 18 feet unless otherwise approved by the fire code official. Class 1 flammable liquid dispensing equipment must be at all times maintained in a proper operating condition. Now on to the location of the dispensing devices. Non-retail card lock pumps are located more than 50 feet from retail pumps. There shall be a natural grade or curbs to prevent any spilled fuel from flowing into buildings. Dispensing devices are 10 feet from property lines and allow each vehicle served to be entirely on the property. Dispensing devices are not less than 10 feet from buildings of less than 1 hour fire-restrictive construction, and nozzles do not reach within 5 feet of a building opening when the hose is fully extended. Dispensing devices are at least 20 feet away from fixed sources of ignition. Dispensing devices located at a bulk plant are separated from the bulk operations by a fence or other barrier. Dispensing devices are protected from physical damage by mounting on a concrete island at least 6 inches high, unless an alternate method was approved, such as jersey barriers or concrete-filled posts. Dispensing devices are secured to the island by approved means, not including securing with piping or conduit. Thank you for watching this video. We hope this information will assist you when doing your regular site inspections. As always, feel free to let us know if we may be of further assistance.